there, it's Ananta side, and today we're getting back for a topic named Final Accounts. Well, it's of class 11, and today, before we start, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as I know, I guess that you guys will not have been aware of the term final accounts. So, before we start, I want to tell you guys that we make three columns in this, namely the trading, the PL, and the balance sheet. So to start off, we'll make the trading account. So now, before I start posting the items over here, I want to tell that in trading account, we post all our expenses and incomes related to our manufacturing, like our purchases, sales, like if there were purchases, like we purchased goods for manufacturing, we'll post it on the debit side to purchases. And if there were sales, we'll post it on this side. Then let's say we paid wages. And I want to tell you guys one thing, that our wages is posted in our trading account, but our salaries is posted in our PL account. So if there's given wages and salaries, if somewhere in the question, then we'll post it in the PL account, not in the trading account. So then there could be our wages, then there could be our freight. So, and on the credit side, we'll post our closing stock by closing stock. So then we'll add these up and this up. And on this side, we'll post our opening stock. And now, after we're done posting, if there's shortage on this side, we will term it as a gross profit. And if there's by any chance shortage on this side, we'll term it as our gross loss. Then we'll calculate. This was our trading account, and now we will move on to making the PL account. PL stands for profit and loss. On this side, like the debit side, we post all our recurring expenses, and this side, or the credit side, we post all our incomes. So what are recurring expenses? These are all the expenses that are related with our office work. Like let's say salaries, and then there could be our rent, our bills, then there could be our bad debt, and the gross loss. If we have got a gross loss, we'll post it on this side, the gross loss. And if there was a GP, which means gross profit, we'll post it on this side. And on this side, as I told you, we post all our incomes. So our incomes could be discount received, then it could be our IOD, which is our interest on drawings, then it could be commission received, and now after we're done posting, like I've told you, on this side we'll post all our recurring expenses, and on that side we'll post our income, and if we have got our gross profit, we'll post it at that over there. Then we'll calculate. If there's shortage on this side, we will term it as a NP, which is net profit. And if there's by any chance shortage on this side, that will be our net loss. And now that was our PL account, and now we will move on to making our last account, which is the balance sheet. Balance sheet. In balance sheet, we have mainly two terms, that is assets and liabilities. On this side, we post our assets, and on this side, we post our liabilities. So, if you're guys familiar with the term assets, it's great. And if you're not familiar with the term asset, it means anything that belongs to the company. And and same with the liability, it refers to the term which does not belong to the company, like our loans, bills payable, etc. On assets, like it belongs to us, so that could be our plant, that could be debtors, then there could be our premises, bills receivable, then there could be our cash in hand and cash in bank. So then after we are done posting the assets, we'll calculate it. And now then we'll move on to making the liability. So first, we'll post our capital, and then in that we will add our net profit. Yes, the one which we have calculated over here. And then if there's a drawings given, we'll less it. So then we'll get amount. And now we will write our other liabilities like creditors. Then there could be our bills payable. Then there could be our loans. So then after we're done posting, the amounts of the assets and the liabilities should be the same. Okay? And now these were all our basics of final accounts. So now, as I've already told you, this is our lecture 1, and we were only going to discuss the basics over here, but I'd like to tell you some additional footnotes too. Well, that was going to be covered in lecture 2, but today I'd like to tell you some three basic footnotes, and the rest we will cover in our lecture 2. So first, to start off, I want to tell you one adjustment, that is our depreciation. Let's say our plant was depreciated. So it's a recurring expense. So we'll first post it in the PL debit. To debit over here. And as it's a footnote, so it will be posted to two places. So one is right over here, and the other one will less it from the amount we have on our asset side. Will the debit we will less. So that was our one footnote, depreciation. The other is outstanding expenses. Let's say, like, we have a salaries over here. Let's say we have outstanding salaries. So we in the PL debit account we'll first add our outstanding expenses. We'll add the outstanding amount in salaries. And as I've already told you, footnote is placed at two places. One is over here, we'll add the amount that is outstanding in the salaries, and the other one we will post it in the liabilities. Outstanding. Okay, that was a number 2. And now number 3, Like as we have already talked that the closing stock is posted on the credit side of the trading account, but that's only posted when it's given in the trial balance. But what if it's given down in the footnote? So where will we post it? One, we will post it in our trading account, and if it's given down in the footnotes, we will also post it on the asset side. Closing stock. So that was our additional three footnotes, and that was all for today's class. You guys can take a screenshot, and now we'll meet again in the next video, which would be the lecture 2 of final accounts. So till then, bye bye. I'll see you guys in the next video.